MLB Network is your exclusive home for postseason baseball. It's Game 4 of the American League Division Series between the American League's Houston Astros and the New York Yankees. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian welcoming you to our exclusive postseason coverage on MLB Network. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Dan, lots of storylines here as we approach the start of Game 4.
Well, because this is a 5-game series, this is an elimination game. I think that any time a team's season is on the line, they have to play like it. I think they'll be really aggressive and try to force the other team into some mistakes. If they play well, all of a sudden this series is all tied up, and we'll have a Game 5 to look forward to.
Set for what should be a good one. Lineups and first pitch are next. The crowd is ready to erupt as their guys get set to take the field. Let's join public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your 2018 New York Yankees.
And briefly here, a glance at the two starters who'll get the ball here in this one. Now here's a look at the Astros starting lineup. Mark DeRosa, how do they go about keeping this series alive?
Well, Matt, when we drove over to the ballpark today, we were expecting some offensive firepower, especially in this yard. It's a hitter's yard, but that could sometimes work against them. I'm interested to see what lineup stays within themselves and executes and manufactures to get this W.
Trevor Williams is the man on the mound for the 4th game of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard, soft. You can go in and out. And anytime you have 4 pitches, if you can throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
All right, boys, let's take a look at how the Yankees are setting up on defense today. And let's focus our attention on shortstop Didi Gregorius. Not only has this guy been knighted, yes, they call him Sir Didi back in his homeland, Curacao. He's one of the best ball players coming down the pike, starting with Andrew Jones, Xander Bogaerts, and it's Didi Gregorius this time. Hits from the left side of the plate with power and the ability to go in the hole with one of the strongest arms in the game.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And we are underway here in the Bronx as the first pitch of the evening is taken for ball 1. The 1-0. And back-to-back pitches out of the zone to begin the evening. It's 2-0 now. And we're looking at a chilly October night here at Yankee Stadium. 53 degrees at first pitch. Here it comes, 2-0. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. A bouncer to the left side. Duffy takes it in. Throw on to first, and one third baseman grounds out to the other, 1 away.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. A high fastball is in there. Williams has become known as a guy that's tough to take deep. So many starting pitchers find themselves snake bitten by the gopher ball, but he really limits that. The windup and the 0-1. Line drive to center field. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second out.
Second baseman, Jose Altuve.
Digging in, Jose Altuve, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Mike Fillmore.
Hey, D-Roll, Mike Fillmore, one of the most consistent umpires throughout the league. Both pitchers and position players love this guy.
Yeah, I think one of the best in the business. How I judge a good teammate is every day he opens that door. Is he consistent? Can I count on him? Mike Fillmore is the exact same way behind the dish.
Hey, this guy's having a big series in the postseason. It looks like to me that the moment isn't too big for him. He's slowing the game down. He looks terrific.
Yeah, absolutely. Postseason monster right here. Having a huge series. Any big leaguer can have their moment mid-May, but to do it when it gets cold outside means everything.
Here comes the first pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike. And a fastball just a bit high. The 1-1. Very weakly on the ground, but it gets fouled. 1-2. Here it comes. Popped him up. Duffy will put this one away, and the side is retired. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. And now the Yankees will see what they can do. No score. With that, it's time to check out the starting lineup for the hometown Yankees. Dero, what's your take on this lineup as they look to lock up the division series?
Matty, you take a look at this lineup. I find myself thinking back to my playing days when I knew I had the ace on the mound. It had to be win day, and when you get in a car to drive to the yard, you tell yourself, even though you felt bad about it, just get 2 or 3. All the pressure's on the big boy to have to execute, and he usually does. Look for this lineup to try and execute and score, manufacture 1 or 2 runs early in this one. Time for a look at the Astros on D. And I want to focus on Jose Altuve. Pound for pound, the best player in big league baseball. A gold glove second baseman, he can do it all. 5 tools, the ability to turn a double play with the best of them.
Standing in, Josh Harrison. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Yankees, right fielder, Josh Harrison.
First pitch on its way from Verlander. And this is on the outside corner for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control. 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
The 1-2. Skied into very shallow right. Altuve onto the grass. 1 down.
Batting second, second baseman, Neil Walker.
Coming to the plate now, Neil Walker. Here's the first pitch to him. Fastball off the plate away for ball one. Now the 1-0. Line towards center field. Springer is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Batting third.
And with 2 gone, here's a look at our playoff tree. Of course, the winner of this series has a tough task ahead with the Boston Red Sox waiting next. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball one.
Nope.
2-0.
In today's game, everybody's trying to work off the mound north-south, trying to elevate that heater. He wanted that pitch right there, but I can tell you as an offensive player, I'd rather give you 6 inches off east-west than to have you call that high fastball.
3-0 now. Two out, nobody on. Hit sharply on the ground. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. An inning in the books tonight, still scoreless here on MLB Network. Now at the plate, George Springer, as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second inning. First pitch of the at-bat. A fastball right down the middle for a strike.
You know, hats off to the pitcher right there. You got a great hitter at the plate. It's early in the count, and he wanted to get ahead. Nice challenge pitch right there.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Missed with a slider.
Hey, great take on that slider away right there. But I'm thinking in that situation, that pitcher's got to execute a little bit better. That was almost a non-competitive pitch. Being outside, you could almost have let that one go right out of his hand.
And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. Two and 2. Well hit. Deep down the right field line. Harrison will get there as he tracks it down deep in foul territory for out number 1.
The first baseman, number 9, Marwin Gonzalez.
Ready now, Marwin Gonzalez. First pitch on its way. Takes a knee-high fastball.
Hey, that's just a great pitch right there. Fastball at the bottom of the zone, right under the knee. It's interesting. I was a low ball hitter, so you could take the strike zone and go to the ground with it. I can live with that being called a strike. What I can't live with is above the belt getting popped.
A fastball right over the outside corner. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. And right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
Now here's the pitch. And this ball's pretty well struck high and deep to left field. And that nearly broke our scoreless tie. Instead, it's a foul ball. Tapper up the line. That goes foul. 2 strikes on him now. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Popped him up. Bell waits on it. And the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Now to the plate, Gary Sanchez. He's set to lead off the home half of the second. Here's the first pitch to him. Fouled off. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Now the 2-1 pitch. Doesn't hit the target. It's ball 3.
This is where you cash your checks right here. 3-1. You're one of the best hitters in the game. You live for situations like this.
Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second.
The hitter was dug in looking for something to hit, but he would have needed a telephone pole to hit that thing way out of the zone.
Josh Bell the next to hit. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Nobody out, runner on first. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And he fouls this one off. Ready to deliver the 1-2. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that one stayed too low apparently. Two and 0 now.
Well, you can see what he's trying to do right there. Double play situation. 2 balls down in the zone trying to get that ground ball. Didn't get him to bite at either one. Now he's behind in the count 2-0.
Outside, 3-0 now. Didi Gregorius is on deck. ready with the 3-0. On the ground is short. This could be two. One there. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Down in order go the Yankees. We'll move to the third with no score.
Leading off for the Astros, catcher, Evan Yankees.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Wouldn't bite on a good sinker that time that missed. Hit hard to the right side. Foul. The 1-2. Drilled to the right side. Bell picks it up, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Batting ninth, left fielder, Kyle Tucker.
Now in the box, Kyle Tucker. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Here comes the first pitch. There's the sinker to start him out, missing down and away for ball 1. Third inning, no score to this point. Swing and a miss. Little too anxious there. 1-1. Check swing. No swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. Line drive to center field. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
No mistake what he was sitting on. Fastball, middle of the plate, kept his hands back, stayed through the baseball, and delivers a hard hit line drive.
And that'll bring up the former first rounder Alex Bregman. 1 ball, no strikes to count. A ball and a strike to Houston's leadoff batter. And this is yanked hard down the left field line. And that gets down, and we'll see if that's extra bases. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
And he just blasts this thing down the left field line. I thought it might bend foul, but it lands just inside the chalk, and he's able to leg it out for a double. Good looking swing.
And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force play is now in order. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. Certainly a big moment in this game. Bases loaded, tie score. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike.
Getting that first pitch strike is really important when you're dealing with the bases loaded behind you. Good job to give himself the advantage there.
0-1 count, and the pitch. And low, it's a ball and a strike. Now this is hit not all that hard out to second. Spin throw gets him at first. A great play, but a run will come in to score.
Really good team at bat right there, right? Just put the ball in play. He does just that, gets the ground ball, and brings home the first run of the game from third.
Here's Carlos Correa now. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch on its way. Here's a strike.
Hey, I know there's a lot of game left, but that is such an important run there in the top of the first. Try and silence this crowd. I can't tell you, in postseason play, 1 run feels like 3 or 4.
Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Bregman, the runner at third. Garcia on at second with 2 down. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
Back up the middle and in for a base hit. And both runners will score. It's now a 3-0 ball game.
Dan, from a pitcher standpoint, that's a backbreaker. 2 out, 2 RBI base hit right there.
Awfully frustrating. You're trying to make some good pitches. You get 2 outs, and all of a sudden you give up that big base hit that drives in 2. Frustrating for a pitcher.
Here's George Springer as he will line this one into right center, and this is going to get down and should be extra bases. And this is going to find the wall out near the Yankee bullpen. And another runs across as this is now a 4-0 ball game.
Great piece of hitting here. Men on first, and they're playing him to pull, but he crosses them up and goes the other way with it, making the outfielder cover a lot of extra ground. That allowed the runner to come all the way around from first to score, and that was a great piece of hitting.
Here's Marwin Gonzalez now, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Comes set with the 0-1. This is well struck, high and deep toward the left field corner. Maybe not, as this stays up in the air long enough to be hauled in out there. False alarm, and that ends the inning. So 4 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Astros lead this one 4-0. Inning, Didi Gregorius, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs. Check out the lefty as he absolutely jumps on that first pitch and hammers it to right. Got what he was looking for and put a good swing on it.
Into the box now, Billy McKinney, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. Here it comes, 1-0. Here's a fastball low, and he's behind 2-0. To 2-2 now.
Not too often you see a changeup come across at 88 miles an hour on the gun. Still effective when you're throwing a fastball in the high 90s, though.
High in the air out to center field. Therefore, it is Springer, and he's got it for the first out.
Batting ninth, center fielder, number 92.
So striding forward now, number 92. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. First pitch on its way. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1.
This is a tough guy right here to hit into a double play. He's fast and he swings from the left side, so out of the box he's going to get a good break. You might have to try to get the strikeout right here, because very rarely are you going to get this guy to ground into a double play.
Swing and a miss, 1-1. And this one's up around the eyes, 2-1. 2-1 pitch as that circle change swung on and missed. 2-2. In the dirt, and now let's see. In time as he just gets the tag down. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Count still full, 3-2. The 3-2 one more time. And it's fouled away. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up, and he'll avoid the fragments out there to make the catch that ends the inning. Yanks held in check. They're down 4-0. Now the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel. And Dan, I'm sure the starter on the mound would like to hit the rewind button on that last inning.
Oh, no doubt about that, Mac. That was a really rocky frame, but clearly not enough to chase him from this game. We'll see if he's still shaking a bit or if he's able to put this behind him.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And, looked inside, but that's ruled a strike. 0-1.
It might be time for this guy to start mixing his pitches up a little bit better. He's pitching poorly, but you look at his first pitch strike percentage at over 70%. This team batting has a pretty good idea what his game plan is.
A ball and a strike to count to the Astros first baseman. Swing and a liner, and he is going to have extra bases to start the fourth. He's around first, heading for 2. And the Astros get something started right away. It's a leadoff double.
Wow, he almost blew that fastball by him, but he shows some quick hands to catch up to it and drive it down the opposite line. Didn't keep it fair by much, but he did, and that's a nice two-bagger.
Riding in once again, Evan Gattis. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Good bite to the slider there as it's chopped foul at the plate. Strike 1. Here comes the 0-1. Grounded to third. Duffy right there, and there's one away.
Up next for the Astros, left fielder Kyle Tucker.
At the plate, Kyle Tucker. He singled his last time up. Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. Behind 0-2 now. Gurriel leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Great changeup there in the dirt for the third strike. And he makes the throw to first. Tucker is retired. 2 down now.
Good pitch there, and that was a nice job by his battery mate to complete the play first after the ball hit the dirt.
And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. 1-0 the count. 2 out here and a runner at second. Takes this the other way to right. That's in there. Base hit. Gurriel rounds third and is digging for the plate. The tag, and he's in there as they push the lead to 5 now.
Everything done right, Dan, on both sides, the defensive side and the offensive side, to send him, and the outfielder made a strong, accurate throw, but that runner was safe.
No doubt about it. That's one of those where you got to be aggressive as a third base coach. You know the outfielder has a strong throwing arm. You're taking a lot of things you're trying to get through a decision to send. A good send in a close play, but it all worked out.
He was given a free pass via the intentional walk last time. A 1 pitch on its way. Scorched to third. He's got it. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Astros plate 1 on a couple of hits. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. It's the Astros 5 and the Yankees nothing. Josh Harrison stands in. It was a flyout for him to start the home first.
Josh Harrison.
First pitch on its way from Verlander. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Fouled away. Gaddis might try to make a play on it, and this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. The 1-1. It's a fastball that misses. Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here now the 2-2. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
The batter, number 14, second baseman.
Here's Neil Walker. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a good swing there as this is deep down the line in right, but this is going to wind up out of play. A wind up and the 0-1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Popped him up. Correa moving to his left. 2 down.
The batter, designated hitter, Aaron Judge.
Settling in now, Aaron Judge. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Here's the first pitch, chopped foul right at home plate, and that's the first strike. Verlander's ready, coming at him with the 0-1. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Hit pretty well out toward right center field. Back goes Garcia, still going back. And this one is gone, a home run. Solo home run there for Aaron Judge. His first homer so far in the series. As they get on the scoreboard here, it's 5-1.
This is the first home run of the game, but the bats are definitely alive for both teams tonight. There have been a ton of hits already. These pitchers might want to duck and cover if things continue this way.
Now batting, catcher.
Into the box, Gary Sanchez.
As he hits one on a line to left field.
Tucker is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Some more of the colorful characters here at the ballpark tonight. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Digging in, Jose Altuve, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. First pitch on its way. A cold strike on the inside corner. And that one just missed outside. Got a big pass at a slider that gets past him. The 1-2. This is foul right side. Misses, ball 2.
This kind of hitter right here, we call this guy a grinder. What are grinders? They just kind of foul off some good pitches. They lay off the pitches just off the plate. This is every pitcher's nightmare, a guy that's up there with a plan and not just up there swinging at anything that you throw towards home plate.
And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Carlos Correa.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Carlos Correa. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Tough one to lay off, called a strike. Hard ground ball to third. And a base hit as that's into left, and they've got themselves a base runner.
Hey guys, he's not known for being a singles hitter right here, but that's his second knock of the game.
And I'm sure he'll take him, but the guys on the other side of the scorecard might be thinking we really avoided a worse fate. Here's George Springer. It was an RBI double for him in his last turn to the plate. First offering on its way. Fastball in there for a called strike.
Hey, I'm a little shocked right there. Double play situation. He doesn't go with the sinker. He goes with the ordinary fastball in that situation.
Here's the 0-1. And that changeup makes him jump, a swing and a miss.
Hey, as an offense, you do your homework, you scout. He hasn't been using that pitch an awful lot. I say you just throw that out. If he's going to flip that occasionally for a strike, then so be it.
The 0-2 home. Oh, it's hit to third. 5, 4, 3. It's a double play, and the inning is over. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. Back with more of Game 4 on MLB Network right after this. Digging in, Josh Bell. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Here's the first pitch to him. Takes a knee-high fastball.
You can tell this offense is getting frustrated, but this might be one you have to shower off. When a guy's locating like this, fastball at the knees and to both corners, it's going to be tough for them to do anything with it.
Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. It's 2 balls and a strike to Josh Bell.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate.
Now the pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Springer has a read on it. 1 out.
Now batting, third baseman, Matt Duffy.
Digging in to try it again. Matt Duffy comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Here comes the first pitch. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball. Ball 1. It's a 5-1 game here in inning number 5. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. Hit to third. Throw on to first, and Verlander's got it going here. 2 away.
Now batting, shortstop, Didi Gregorius.
Here's Didi Gregorius. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Verlander sets his sights. Here comes the first pitch. Ball 1.
Well, he's done a great job on the hill throughout this game, and it's something to be proud of anytime you can pitch a good game in this ballpark, especially when it's not your home ballpark.
The 1-0 home is taken below the zone for a ball.
2-0.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Billy McKinney would be next. 1 run, 2 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. And this is taken low for ball 4, and they'll have themselves a 2-out base runner here after all.
And that hole at bat, I feel like he really didn't want to challenge him. And I'm really surprised by that, because I think this is a guy in the bottom third of the order you have to go right after.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. One and one.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about. With the first baseman holding the runner on, it's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind you.
The 1-1. A little bouncer, but that one rolls foul. Gregorius is off at first with 2 away. Now Verlander will turn and go to first. Runner back safely. From the stretch. Pulled high in the air out to right field. And Garcia will tuck this one in, and that ends the inning. 1 left for the Yankees. They're down 5-1. Jonathan Holder takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 65, Jonathan Holder.
Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. He'll try and get things started as we begin inning number 6.
Marwin Gonzalez.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Here's a strike. And a fastball just a bit up. The 1-1 home. Is fastball taken high for a ball. Now the 2-1 pitch is laid off of for ball number 3. Yuli Gurriel waits on deck. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And there's his first base hit in this one. So the Astros put a man aboard to get the inning underway. Well, fastball count there yielded fastball mark.
Yeah, you drive to the ballpark praying to get in 1-3-1 count a night and buy yourself that guaranteed fastball, and he didn't miss it.
Now the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel. He came across to score after doubling in his last at bat. First offering on its way. Breaking ball in for a strike.
0-1's the count.
Hit on the ground toward the left. To Walker for 1. On to first, a double play.
Now batting, captain Evan Gattis.
Evan Gattis now standing in. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Here comes the first pitch.
Nope,
A ball and no strikes. Ready with the 1-0. Hits this one hard the other way. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Stepping in now, Kyle Tucker, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Way out in front.
I mean, that's almost an unhittable pitch right there. The downward action of that nasty split finger, add in the velocity in the high 80s, you ain't doing much with that.
Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end.
1 left for Houston. They're up 5-1. Digging in now for number 92. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And this will ricochet off of him on the mound. Safe after the recovery throw. Good effort, but now we have to wonder whether or not he's going to be okay.
Right fielder.
So frustrating, D-Row. You make a good pitch and you get these guys that can run around and they're fast. You think you have an out, and all of a sudden it turns into an infield single.
Yeah, this is definitely part of his game, the ground attack, Dan. He's a speedster. He's going to get a ton of infield singles, and he knows how frustrated that pitcher is.
Nowhere close with the fastball to begin the at-bat. It's ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The 1-0. He's taken strike one.
Hey, nice adjustment right there for him to get on top of that baseball and drive it to the corner. The first pitch he obviously tried to overthrow, got under it, and it sailed on him a little bit.
Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Springer has a read on it. One away.
Now batting, second baseman, Neil Walker.
Ready for another shot now. Neil Walker. He flew out in his last at-bat. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Pitch is a called strike. The throw. Well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base.
Hey, it's almost impossible to throw a base runner out that gets a lead that big. And plus, this catcher's not known for having a cannon of an arm.
We're in the 6th inning now of a 5-1 ball game. Pulled toward right center field. Springer has a beat on it. He makes the catch, and tagging is the runner from second. And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning.
Now batting, a designated hitter, Aaron.
Here's big Aaron Judge. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame.
The last at-bat, Matty V, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
Throw in time, and the side is retired. Yanks leave 1. They're down here 5-1. Back here in the Bronx. Game 4 is off to the 7th inning now, but before we get it started, let's check out our game summary to this point. Ready once again, Alex Bregman, 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he lays off there, 1-0.
Awfully frustrating for a pitcher. You make a close pitch like that just barely misses. Whew, that's a tough one to get back.
Now the 1-0. Popped him up. Bell has room in foul territory. Oh, and he misses it. So definite problems on that last play, and they'll hit the first baseman for the error. The 1-1 home. Line to the right side. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning. So definite problems on that last play, and they'll hit the first baseman for the error. Stepping in, Avisail Garcia. And he hasn't quite had the same fortune at the plate as many of his teammates. No hits for him so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit on the ground out to short. And he is in there. And Walker's throw is in time for out number 1.
Here's one that you don't see too often, right? Safe at second base, but out at first. Great hustle there from the runner going into second. Really showed off his speed.
And the indication from the dugout comes. It looks like they're going to put him on intentionally. So that'll set up the double play possibility with 1 away.
The batter, number 1. Shortstop, Carlos Correa.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Carlos Correa. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Line towards center field. And that's in there. Base hit. The relay. Throw won't get him.
I mean, that had to feel good right there, Dan. That's his third RBI of the game and extends his team's lead. They might have this one locked up.
Well, I'd say those are always big, those add-on insurance runs. Big RBI right there for a little bit more breathing room.
Standing in now, George Springer, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. Ball and 2 strikes now. Runners are at first and third, 1 away. Fouled off. Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. The 2-2 pitch. Just a bit low, ball 3. Skied into straightaway right. Harrison has a read on it. And the play is made, but this should be good enough for an RBI as the runner from third tags up. And the runner from third crosses the plate. It's now 7-1.
Hey, every pitcher likes to have some runs scored for him, but particularly when you're throwing as well as he is tonight, and he gets another insurance run on top of it.
So coming to the plate, Marwin Gonzalez. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. From the stretch. Hot shot to third. Scooped up. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So 2 runs on just 1 lone hit. 2 errors in the inning, and a runner left on. 7th inning stretch time now here in the Bronx. The Astros lead it 7-1. So striding in, Gary Sanchez. He's batting cleanup in this one, but will get us started here in the inning as they look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just the single notch on the scoreboard, but you have to give credit to where it's deserved. The pitching on the other side has been really impressive.
First offering on its way. Ball 1. Line toward the gap in left center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. The relay. But it won't be in time, and it's a leadoff double. Absolutely scorched that base hit. Worthy of some show track love, and as you see it, it came off the bat at 110 miles an hour. That's definitely squaring a ball up. Josh Bell the next to hit. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And the changeup is way low that time. Verlander starting to run up his pitch count. He's at 75 thus far. The 1-0 home. He's high and outside for a ball.
Clearly staying away from him in this at bat with that runner in scoring position tells me they're trying to force him to reach for something and maybe roll over on it.
Sanchez stands at second with no outs. Hard hit ball to second. Altuve has it, and he will whip this one over to first in time for the out.
Now batting, third baseman, Matt Duffy.
In now, Matt Duffy. 0 for 2 for him to this point. He's set. Here it comes. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Verlander still with 1 earned run on his line through 6 1/3. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Springer on the run. Makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. The runner from third comes across to score as they try and chip away at their deficit. That makes it a 7-2 game.
That was a good controlled swing out of him there, and that's exactly what he was hoping to do. Get it into the outfield and pick up the RBI.
Standing in, Didi Gregorius. It was a walk in his last trip. First pitch on its way from Verlander. A fastball down near the shoe tops.
Clean slate on the base pass after that sac fly a minute ago, so now's the time to be aggressive with these hitters. Go right after them and try to get out of this inning with only 1 run scored.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And that's too high, ball 2. Lined hard toward right center. Springer is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. So 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and no one left on base. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. It's the Astros 7 and the Yankees 2. Dylan Betances has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Dylan Betances.
Now the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. From the stretch. A high fastball is in there. A fastball right down the middle for a strike.
These are the at-bats that can just flat out frustrate you. You go up there with a plan to work the count, and now you find yourself down 0-2 scratching your head because every quadrant's open for the pitcher.
And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. McKinney is there. Looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone. Time to bring you up to date on the numbers for our 2 starters. It's our starter comparison, and the hometown 9 have had trouble generating much by way of hits, as you can see by the left side of your screen. Evan Gattis now standing in. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch of the at-bat. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1. A 1 pitch on its way. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball. Breaking ball, and he gets him to chase it in the dirt. Sanchez gathers, makes the throw to first. 2 down. Striding in, Kyle Tucker.
Left fielder, Kyle Tucker.
First delivery to him on the way. Hot shot on the ground to short. Oh, the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he'll reach it first.
Man, there's just no excuse for a middle infielder to make a play like that, especially your shortstop. Looked like a routine play, but for some reason, he just pulled the first baseman off the bag. It happens, but you never want to give a team extra outs.
And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. Lays off a fastball that doesn't miss by much, and it's 2-0.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
The 2-0 on the way. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but a foul ball, and it's 2-1 now. The 2-1 home. Smokes it foul down the line at first. The 2-2. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
Tucker leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. And he fouls this one off. The 3-2 one more time. And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out.
Now batting, right fielder.
So here is Avisaíl Garcia, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch.
Outside, that's
just off the outside, and it's 1-0. Missed with a breaking ball.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
The 2-0 on the way. He is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1. Hit hard on the ground to second, and that's through into center field. Base hit. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second. It's an 8-2 game.
Dan, as a former infielder, I apologize for him. Nothing's more frustrating or upsets you more as a defender than making an error and seeing that guy come around to score.
You know what? And that's one of those cases as a pitcher, D-Roll. There's not much you can do. Listen, there are physical and there are mental errors, and you just have to, as a pitcher, go ahead and look past that now and try to pick up your teammate and try to get it out any way you can.
Jose Altuve is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. 2 down, runners at first and second. And he takes strike 2.
Might have been taking all the way right there. That pitch couldn't have split the strike zone any better, and you can bet he wants that one back at the plate.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Just missed with a breaking ball. Hit on the ground out for short. Gregorius is there. He'll go the short way to Walker at second for the force, and that ends the inning. Astros forced to settle for only the 1 run. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. Houston leads this one 8-2. Stepping up to the McKinney, he leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing and a little tapper. That rolls foul for strike one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And this is chopped foul at the plate. He's in the hole now, down 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. The 1-2. Misses, ball 2.
He's got him on the ropes at 2-2, but I don't think he'll try to get him out with another curveball. He's seen it already a couple of times, so it's not going to surprise him anymore.
No offer on that one, and Verlander's run at full now, 3-2.
You do not want to walk the 8-hole hitter. It just opens up so many options. Do we bunt him over to second with the 9-hole hitter? Do we try and play for that big rally with the top of the order coming up? This is a huge pitch. You can't allow this guy to walk.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Moving closer towards our conclusion now. 8-2 the count in this one, as our line score will give you a look at how we got to this point in the contest. Now at the plate, number 92, a hit in 2 tries so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Popped him up. Correa over to his left, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Up next for the Yankees, right fielder, John Harrison.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Josh Harrison. Only 4 outs remaining for them to try and rally back in this one. First pitch on its way. Lays off 1-0. This is line to left. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Nothing doing against Verlander that time around. His club leads it big. Here's Carlos Correa now. Previous history against Dellin Betances. 2 hits in 7 tries. Mike Morin comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
Morin.
First pitch of the at-bat. Hit back up the middle. And that drops in for another base hit. He's 4 for 5 now. So that puts the leadoff man aboard to get the inning underway.
Hey, some guys can handle the postseason lights, and this is obviously one of them. Another base hit leading off for the boys. This guy's had a monster postseason so far.
Here's George Springer. And he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. The 0-1 delivery. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Harrison going back on it. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
The first baseman, number 9, Marwin Gonzalez.
Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. He was a ground out victim last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1.
That's the human element of the game right there. Umpires are going to miss a couple calls. It's the pitcher's ability to stay composed and grind that's going to make him successful today.
Correa. A runner at first with one gone in the inning. Pulled toward right center field. Harrison is after it. 2 gone.
The batter, number 10, designated hitter, Gurriel.
Next up for the Astros, Yuli Gurriel. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Here comes the first pitch. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at. A fastball that finds the outside corner.
That's back-to-back pitches taken for strikes. Puts himself in a bad spot. 0-2. Let's see if he can battle back in this AB.
2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Number 92 will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Astros leave 1, but no matter, they lead it 8-2. Chris Davinsky, a right-handed reliever standing 6'3", gets the ball now out of the bullpen.
Chris Davinsky.
Stepping up now, Neil Walker. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point.
Second baseman, Neil Walker.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And they start him with a changeup, but this is chopped foul at home plate. Now the 0-1. Line to the right side. Garcia is there. 1 away. And there are the final numbers for the Astros starting pitcher. And he really delivered a fantastic postseason performance. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Aaron Judge. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Tucker is there, and there are 2 men gone now.
The batter, catcher, Gary Sanchez.
Into the box now, Gary Sanchez. Head-to-head against Chris Davinsky. He's a .333 hitter. Here's the first pitch to him. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Davinsky, a 27-year-old. He was a 25th round pick back in 2011.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
High in the air and deep to left center field. Back goes Springer, makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Well, this game had its moments, but it got out of hand pretty quick. Always nice when you can coast to a 6-run win. Save your closer for another day and let everyone in on the action.
Well, heroes are made in the postseason, and he was at least the hero in this one. He's our top player of the game.
And obviously, every game is so important in the postseason. So when you come to play like he did and make a big difference for your team, it's something that won't be forgotten.
Eight to 2 tonight's final. The Houston Astros have evened it up at 2 here in the division series. Justin Verlander pitches well enough to get the W. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa and the lefty Dan Plesac and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
Fans, our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Astros. 8 runs on 13 hits. No errors. They left 9 runners on base. For the Yankees, 2 runs on 4 hits. 3 errors. They also left 3 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 15 minutes. Our paid attendance here tonight at Yankee Stadium, 53,325. The Yankees thank you for attending and remind you to please drive home safely.